Hi, this is McJty for my next episode of my Let's Play, and here I am continuing to work on the spawner. I'm experimenting with possible ways to kill them, so they will spawn in this area, the dark area, and I made a shield here. It's a tier 3 shield, solid damage, for now just set to generic because otherwise they might teleport away, so I'm going to try that first. And there's an attractor obelisk which attracts enderman. I also made this one, so let's spawn, see what happens now if they get killed by that. So I always... Yes, that seems to work nicely. So I also always try to minimize the size of my shield because of power consumption. So this is pretty good, I think. So this is working. That's very nice. Now let's see what happens if I enable player damage. By the way, this is not yet the version of RFTools that has the new looting capability. I haven't updated yet. So let's try it out. I suspect they will start teleporting away, but if they do, I have a solution for that. Actually, they seem to have teleported a bit. Okay. So they keep being attracted by this. These are very noisy. Okay. I wasn't sure actually what was happening, but let me try for now to make the test better to put a wall here. To prevent them going too far, so let's see what happens now if I turn on spawn. So it appears as if they teleport away, but they get killed anyway. Let me try. I'm not exactly sure what is going on, so let's set it. Oh, actually, you know what? To be sure. Oh, the ender pearls getting all over the place. Okay, so let me try to set it to generic again to be sure, to see if there is a difference. It's hard to say. But I have the feeling they are all killed anyway. So it seems to be working well. Let me disable this and try to catch all the stuff. I think I'm going to avoid the strawberries. There are a bit too many of those. But other than that, what did I get? So ender pearls, these are good of course. Ender crystal from quantum flux. Not sure yet what you can do with that. I haven't looked at that mod yet. Ah, and dimlet parcels. This is exactly what I was hoping to get. But in any case, this seems to work. A wall will be needed here, so that's for sure. I do have enough room for it, but I'm going to make it in glass. Also, I will probably... Okay, I will make this enclosed. Also, make sure that I can turn this on and off without having to go into enclosed area. So I will be back. By the way, if they teleported away too badly, I was planning on using the environmental controller, but don't think it will actually be needed, so I'm going to keep it like this, as it seems to be working fine. Okay, so I made an enclosed area, and I put some remote redstone so I can turn it on and off. They sometimes seem to teleport, and items are leaking. They are leaking very far, it seems. It seems to be working pretty good. Let's turn it off. Obviously, I still need something to collect the XP and items. I could do it with the builder again. But I want to check if there isn't another way. Let me put away some things that I don't need. There is vacuum freezer, vacuum standing stone, vacuum chest from as decoration block, XP sink, work in progress. This sounded like something that I could have used, but there's of course the vacuum chest. Besides my builder, is there anything else that can suck up XP that works? Stores experience. Let me try if I can make this. Okay. So maybe I should put this next to that one, and the vacuum chest can go there. So, as you can see, I'm trying a totally different way here. Of course, there's still the shield, so that's... does it need power? It doesn't seem to say. So, let's check. Oh, let's also make a vacuum chest. Need one of these, which I can make. Okay, let's test it out. This doesn't seem to be doing anything, but this is working. So maybe it does need power. So let me turn it off check that. I don't see a power bar, so I was thinking it doesn't need. Oh, it was set to always active. Store 1. Or is it just meant to store? Maybe just meant to store XP from the player. In that case it's not very useful. Well, it's useful but not in this setup. But at least the vacuum chest is working. Let me put this one here. Okay, so it contains all my levels now. Okay, so that's nice to have, but not what I was looking for. It's unfortunate that vacuum standing stone. It doesn't have crafting recipe. This looks exactly like what I need, but that's not working. Okay, so for now I think I have no choice but to let the vacuum arrive and despawn. Let's close this one. I don't have any of these. Basalt. This one. I'm mainly looking for dimlet parcels. If I stand here, of course, XP goes to me, so I can use it AFK at least, which is of course also useful. Why is power dropping? Let me turn this off. I have the feeling this spawner uses a lot of RF, you can see here. So let's see. Clear it. It's constantly draining. Let's. Of course, there are a lot of things that are extracting power here. That goes down pretty quickly. So you can see my power gen isn't actually coping, but one of the plans that I had with this was to use the ender pearls here and keep my endergenic running all the time. Okay, so I will be back. I will think a bit on how I solve the XP problem, and also check if maybe EnderIO has an update or something, because I haven't updated it in a while. Okay, so items are now extracted here, so they get in the vacuum chest, and the strawberries go into the trash can, and the rest goes into the remote storage. It's the same storage that I use for my builder output. Yeah, there's an ender pearl. So normally in my system, yeah, I'm getting lots of ender pearls now. What? One extra. I already have 4 dimlet parcels now, so that's good. These are going to be important when I start with the dimensions. So things besides the experience, things are working pretty good. And the other problem is, of course, the huge power consumption of this machine. So what I'm going to do next is hook up my endergenic, which should now have plenty of ender pearls to work with. Yes, that's going to work very well. I think I maxed out. Oh no, it can store more. That's nice. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Hook up the endergenic and see if together the endergenic together with the deep resonance power generator is enough to keep this running. When I start using dimensions, I'm going to need a lot more power, so this will not be enough. In fact, I may have to go to a double crystal setup or in addition use another endergenic. Actually, I also need to infuse my endergenic. It's not very efficient at the moment, so I will do that as well. Okay, so I changed things a bit. First, I kept this farm. It doesn't produce a lot of ender pearls, but it works. But instead of sending items up, it sends them into the same remote storage. So that's slow but steady production of ender pearls. Then, so that's no longer connected. And what I do here is I have a simple program just with RFTools control that just keeps make sure there are always 16 ender pearls in stock. So let me put those away. Okay, so now it goes one too far. It should not go to 18 at least. I hope if I did it correctly. Yeah, just one off, but that's not big deal. One item extra is not a problem. So there are always 17 ender pearls there, and now I'm going to work on something to have this constantly running, but of course it should only inject pearls when nothing is when there is two conditions are met. If the power system is full, so this is above a certain percentage, then we don't need to kick off the endergenic. And B, if it's already running, we don't want to kick off another one as well. So those are the two conditions that I want to test on in this case. By the way, here is the program, and this should be 15. So it's a very simple program. Just every 100 ticks, count how many ender pearls I have in the upper, which is the pearl injector. If it's greater than 15, do nothing. Otherwise, fetch an ender pearl from the storage and push it up. So very easy. So, and I will also infuse the 4 endergenics so they are at full efficiency. So I updated my pack. I specifically updated EnderIO, so the XP vacuum works now, and so this is much better. I also used the displacement wand to move the walls a bit further because it was really very cramped here. So this is working relatively well, except there's one row. I have noticed this before, but this row, if they are standing here, they don't get attracted. But I don't think that's a big deal really. So we're getting ender pearls, lots of them, and the nut parcels, which will be important for one of the future episodes. Sometimes the vacuum, there's a head here that isn't sucked up. Not sure why that is. You can see it floating around, but I can't seem to pick it up for some reason. Not sure where it is exactly. Doesn't matter. So what I also did, let's go back to spawn. One of the problems I have is with the current version of FTB utilities, you can't chunk load in the end. But the mod author promised that he would fix that soon, so then I can keep that running. I did change how the endergenic works. So basically there's now a bit of lag. Okay, there's now, so you see it started running. The enderman spawner takes a lot of power, so my power was depleted for the most part. So there's a program that keeps this filled with 16 ender pearls, but in addition to that I also expanded the program. Let me show you. So that every time this little thing detects a redstone signal, every time a pearl arrives there at this pearl, so that's a detector to see if the endergenic is still running, and if it finds such a pearl, it will set a variable to 5, which is a countdown to make sure that it doesn't inject a new pearl, and here that variable is decreased, and when it is less than 0 we set it to 0 to be sure, and we measure how much energy there is, and if there's more than 2 million, is the difference between energy and max energy is more than 2 million, then we give a 1 tick pulse to kick off the pearl injector, and we set it to 5 to be sure that not another one is kicked off. So the endergenic is now our primary power source, and it will kick off regularly to make sure. I may actually want to decrease the 5 because that, yeah, it started again. It sometimes waits a bit long. So the depresence generator is now the backup. It will only start when power goes below 50%, because that's not renewable and this one is. So that's basically how it works right now. So I want to visit this now. I have visited earlier but didn't do a lot in it. So let me see. So if you look on the map, this is our base and here we are now. Let's see what we can do here. I'm not sure exactly what this is useful for, but ooh, nice effect. Let's collect it anyway. And these guys are annoying. Just checking what's here. A lot of islands. Okay, there's a structure there. I'm interested in these. I think they might look nice at some of my places. So let me take these. And let's see what else we got. That was a weird noise. I know these skulkers can give levitation, but I'm already flying. Okay, that wasn't too hard. But I can't go down now, but that's okay. Did I get anything? No. Okay, there's a skulker there as well. Sorry for the noise. See, did I get anything this time? I thought that they had some loot that you could get from them. But I may be wrong. Just going to steal all their night rods. There we go. There seems to be another one somewhere. Those are useful potions. Okay. And this is the famous elytra, which I'm not sure I'm going to use, but it's nice. Oh, lots of loot in this one. Just going to steal all of it. Anyway, I think this wraps up this episode. I hope you liked it. So, by next time, I hope I have enough dimlet parcels to start constructing dimlets and going to explore the first dimensions with you. So, see you next time. Bye bye.